on to you, Scorpios. You Scorpios. Yo, that perfume smells so good that my family got. Anyway, you have the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, and then you Scorpios have the Nine of Cups. Um, Let me see. Some of you Scorpios may have had some sort of battle or problem with somebody who you think is overly confident in themselves or in their abilities. But ain't me. Yeah. The Nine of Cups, they may think too highly of themselves and they may be overly confident. And the Sun card and the Ace of Wands speaks to how you may want them to actually wake up and see what you Scorpios are trying to tell them, or understand what you Scorpios are trying to tell them. This is a matter of the heart. Okay, so this could be something new where you Scorpios try to get to know somebody new, and like they could be making it a little bit difficult on you. The Sun card, right? The Ace of Wands, right? They may be super focused, and you Scorpios may be trying to get to know them romantically a little bit, you know, wanting them to kind of understand what's happening. That could be part of the reason why it is that you're upset, because this person doesn't understand value if it's right there in front of their face. Of you Scorpios trying to let them know that you into them. You trying to get in good, like, because from what I'm seeing here is you Scorpios are trying to actually get close to them, right? You know, get them to actually stop acting like they hard and all of that, to get them to kind of loosen up a little bit. And from what I'm seeing here so far, right, because I haven't read the other five, they're not really loosening up. They're not really loosening up. They're pretty much all business when it comes to you. They're not giving you anything to work with. So the Queen of Swords now and the Eight of Wands, right, speaks to how it is that you Scorpios, you feel like, right, the Eight of Wands, you feel like you may end up having to tell them that you into them. But, you know, for you Scorpios, you may, right, Three of Swords, you may think that you're essentially setting yourself up for a heartbreak, because you Scorpios may be looking at it like, so you tell them, so in essence, you tell them that you like them, right? But you don't think that they like you back. So it's like you Scorpios are like, even if you tell them that you are into them, you Scorpios have the mentality of, well, they're just gonna immediately tell you, oh, sorry, you know, they're not really feeling you like that. So it's like you Scorpios are like, you prepared for it, but it's like, why are you doing this again if you already know the outcome, type of thing. And the Eight of Wands, though, the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords, you Scorpios are trying to be fair, and in the sense of speak to them and at least let them know that you're into them. If they're not into you, you'll be heartbroken, right? Three of Swords, right? But then you have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. But if you don't tell them, it's only going to get worse for you. This is not me saying this. This is you Scorpios knowing this yourselves, that it's only going to get worse if you don't get it off your chest. And I've talked about it before, that like when it comes to love, when it comes to like romance and stuff like that, and just overall love, whether it's, you know, whether it's romantic, whether it's not romantic, love is a monster, or love can be a holy guardian angel. And this is why I was saying go with it, because like, you ever experienced love, but it's like when you trying to hold it in and trying to act like you tough, it's just tearing you up on the inside. It's tearing you up on the inside. It's hurting you to act like, you don't want to say this, you don't care about the person or whatnot. You know what I mean? You don't feel anything for them when you know that it does. That's the kind of power that love has. Now, when I say stuff like that, you're gonna have some people that's gonna kind of, oh, y'all, you talk and drivel. But seriously though, when's the last time you Scorpios been in a situation where you cared about somebody, and then it's like it was just tearing you up, that you felt like you were so far away, you would never have an opportunity to actually see what a relationship with them would be like, but you yearn for it, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You single Scorpios, you yearn for it. I know a lot of you Scorpios be married. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all are great. For you Scorpios who are married, y'all are great. Y'all are doing an amazing job. A lot of y'all so far. But for you Scorpios who are single, it's tearing you up. It's tearing you up because, again, you got to get it off your chest. You got to get it off your chest. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. You may also feel like you got to get it off of your chest, right? And let the person know, not only because you'll regret it for the rest of your life, but also you don't want to make it so that somebody else comes through and says something to them, and then it's kind of like the tale of, it's kind of like that tale of, go for it while you have an opportunity. Stop playing like, you're not gonna say anything, or stop freezing, because somebody else will come through and scoop it up, and then you'll be wanting that very same person, but then the person is not available, like that. So you Scorpios are like, not only will you regret it forever, right, because you didn't take a chance, but I'm seeing how you Scorpios don't want someone else to kind of mark their territory by coming up to the person that you like, saying something to them, and the next thing you know, they end up going out, and you never even knew for sure if this person would give you a chance. But then you have the Nine of Swords. To clarify the Five of Cups, you have the Nine of Swords, the Moon, then you have the King of Pentacles, the Magician, and then you have the Three of Wands, right? So for you, right, for that, right, the Nine of Swords, right, to clarify the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles speaks to how, so you're going to tell them, you're going to let them know what it is. Again, your perception is that they may not even care for you like that, right? The Magician and the Three of Wands, though, speaks to how, the Magician and the Three of Wands, though, speaks to how, even though that's the case, you're still gonna try your hand anyway and let them know. Because for you Scorpios, it's better for you to actually get it off your chest and take this opportunity, right, while you still have it, and say that you actually like did it, instead of you Scorpios not taking it and then really missing out on that opportunity. Because one thing that I realize is, when it comes to like who likes whom and romantic and stuff like this, I'm gonna keep one of the realest things that I ever said on this channel, right? When it comes to who likes whom, it's not what you think it is. Most people will more than likely go out with you. It's just a matter of like, if they're in relationships, and if they're into playing games. That's one thing that I come to realize within my own life story, right? that even a lot of the individuals that I would have thought that wouldn't go out with me would. I'm getting them to laugh, you know. I'm getting them to actually have a sense of humor or to crack a smile. I'm not running game. I'm not really, you know what I mean? I don't really have an agenda other than, trying to get to know them and see where it goes. So because of that, I'm not like I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just been working wonders for me. So I just know how to read the room, and what I know is just because that me and this person may like each other, it doesn't mean that the both of us will actually turn out together, because they've got their own thing going on, where they don't want to act like they too interested. Shrugs my shoulders. But does it mean that I'm gonna stop trying to look for somebody though, or getting to know somebody overseas, or save up to go overseas potentially? No, not really. No, not really. So that's pretty much it for now. I guess I could clarify another card. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Page of Cups, and then you Scorpios have the Five of Cups, right? To clarify the Five of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups right here, right, for you single Scorpios, not only does it represent it'll break your heart, right? You don't want somebody else, but also you Scorpios are looking at it like, well, you got to be brave. Closed mouths don't get fed. The only way you'll know, like I said, is if you actually tell them something and they give you a direct answer, or they should give you a direct answer because you apply pressure. So you Scorpios got to get in the habit of looking at relationships like, especially if you strive to be better, you Scorpios have to really get in the habit of understanding that it's kind of a shame if a person doesn't take their opportunity to get to know you. Because if you ask me, and I don't know, I could be tripping, right? Excuse me. I could be tripping, right? I could be out here wilding. I could be talking absolute drivel. But like for me, me personally, right? And this may sound egotistical, but for me personally, the vast majority of the women who I interact with on that level, right, where I'm trying to get to know them like that, right, potentially romantically, I ain't even gonna say romantically, I'll say potentially romantically, and they don't take the opportunity, if you ask me, I think they're doing themselves a disservice. Because for me, I genuinely care. I'm sincere, loyal. I like to be cool, calm, collected. Doesn't mean that I'm scared. It doesn't mean that I'm a punk in any stretch of the imagination. I'm okay with confrontation. I'm cool with confrontation. I'm good with it. I don't get bothered by it. And just not only that too, but I bring versatility. I bring, assets to the table and everything like that. So I don't know. I feel like, and again, I could be tripping. I'm sure you Scorpios will let me know in the comment section. I could be tripping, but like for me, if they don't take the opportunity to get to know me, they kind of shortchanging themselves. Truth be told, but a lot of them do. It is what it is, right? We can't control them. And see the Page of Cups now, and the Five of Cups speaks to how, yeah, but if they feel like they don't want to give you Scorpios an opportunity, listen to anything that you have to say, it really is their loss. They really have done themselves a disservice. And don't you Scorpios start thinking that, because you didn't get whom it is that you thought, that is, I'm talking in a general sense. I'm not saying that this person will turn you down. I'm saying that regardless of whether you get the person specifically or in a general sense, whom you tried to go after romantically, If they're not feeling you, Scorpios, especially if you Scorpios have something to offer, not just finances, of course, but sincerity. If you ask me, they're missing out. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. That's it. Peace. We're trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Come through for a personal reading so if just in case if you need help with anything, it'll also help keep the channel going. Really appreciate it. That's it. Peace. I gotta go hang out with my dog. Peace.